Hi, I'm Rebecca J. Venton. Welcome to my Knit and Crochet channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a surface slip stitch. Now, I used on this one burgundy for the color, and I did it a solid. And that way you can really see the designs that I did. I also did a border in burgundy all the way around it. Now, where the border met my single crochet project, or the single crochet I went back and forth, and then the border I went around, I surface slip stitched all the way around it, and it gives it a nice little added touch. And then on the inside I just did a zigzag pattern. Now the reason why I like to work with single crochet is because, if I show you, it makes a nice grid when I pull it apart here so you can see. And what that is, I can have my stitches real close. I can, like if I start on this one, I can go to here, 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 or here. So I have a full range of where I can go and make it look good and go in any direction I want. Now if I did a totally white background instead of the burgundy, then I can use multiple colors that would show up really well, any of the darker colors. And on like this burgundy, maybe I can switch to like a yellow or a light green, just anything in the light tones. And I could do a bunch of it. And I'm going to show you how I start. What you're going to do is, oh yeah, and this is what the back's going to look like. Not too bad. I'm also going to show you how to join if you end up joining it like I did for the border. I'll show you that afterwards. Okay, so in order to start, you're going to have your yarn behind the work. Give yourself a good tail. Okay, wherever you're going to start, stick it in. Alright, and what you're going to do is grab hold and pull it through. And there we are, the first loop. So drop the tail. You can always tighten that up later. You'll see what I mean. Because when you work with it in the beginning, you see how it gets loose. Well, later on you can just tighten it slightly to get the nice loop going. Alright, so I'm going to go into any direction I want, which is straight ahead. You pull it through. And you grab, pull it through, and then slip stitch through that. And maybe I want to go up this way, so put it in that hole. Oops. Grab hold, pull it through. Now you got the two loops on there, pull it through just like you would a regular slip stitch. And just keep on grabbing it, going through. The only thing you might want to be careful with is not accidentally grabbing the tail. So I'll show you right now how to take care of that. Once you do a couple, go ahead and with your yarn needle, just weave it through the back a little bit, catching just the top color of the yarn, because you don't want to go all the way through. And then clip it there. Now it's out of your way. Okay, go back again. Let's see how I started. Okay, and just keep going. All right, I'm going to start turning, so you just turn your work. Oops, sorry about hitting the camera. And what I want to do is I'm going to go and meet up right here. That way I can show you how to end it if you're going to end up doing that. Okay, so here's the stitch. If I went into here, and I don't want to because I already have that in there. So what I'm going to do is trim it, pull the loop up. All right, right, get the yarn needle again, and what you're going to do is go under that loop of the first loop. Come back around. Now go in where you came out. Okay? There. Now you can't even tell where you started and where you ended. And then of course you're going to weave that in. Alright, and then let me see. And if I wasn't going to end it there, and I just wanted to end it without joining anything, what you would do is just bring it back down into the same hole you came back up in, but not through the loop, but over the loop and in, and pull it through, not too tight, and then weave in the end, and see how it just ends right there. Okay, so, and with this end you might need to tug it because sometimes it comes loose, but as long as you pre-wove it in, you're not going to have any worries about that. And see here, I pulled it too tight. Loosen that up just a little bit, and then weave it in the back. And that is how you do a surface slip stitch. It's real easy. What you also can do is if you want to do like words or something like that, like on this would be great, is white chalk, and you can just draw it on there. I wouldn't recommend colored chalks because you're never going to get that out of your light colored material, but white seems to brush off really well. And you can also, I'm not sure what kind of yarn you're going to use, but you might want to practice on a piece of yarn with the white chalk to make sure it really does come out when wiped away. And if you're going to do like maybe a circle, and you want to get each circle exactly the same way, if you're going to do a bunch of them, or a star, or whatever design you want, you can do a template. Cut out the template, pin it to your project, and then slip stitch around the template. All right, have fun.